doing drugs so much more than I like hanging out with you people. You know what I mean, right? Yeah, people have told me I look like the first, like a genie if you're to rub an old dirty bong instead of a lamp. You know? Yeah, but I was just asked to borrow $30. Instead of granting 3 wishes, I just take 3 things away. You know? I'm actually pissed. I just spilled bong water on myself like right before I came up here. Yeah, which sucks because now I smell exactly how I look, so that's not fun, you know. But, you know. I'm a vegetarian or a pescatarian. Anybody else gay? No, the good thing about always being stoned is that nobody can tell when you have pink eye. So that's a benefit because I don't like to wipe. Yeah, I just flew in from San Diego, and San Diego is where I live, and our main attraction is SeaWorld, you know, right? Or as the whales call it, Auschwitz Atlantis. So that's funny, guys. I'm a quarter black, just not in the penis. You get the genes there. No, I actually just recently found out I have a small penis because I just saw it for the first time in 30 years. I just lost a bunch of weight, and the last time I saw my dick, I was 5 years old. You know? And when I was 5, I had a huge penis. You know what I mean? Like I was dick swinging on the playground. You know, but then I got molested and then I got fat. You know, that's the trajectory. Then I grew into my penis, you know what I mean? Every time I hear the phrase, I'm contemplating, I always think the next word is going to be suicide. You know, it's usually not, but that's where I go. What happens when the Bloods and Crips are colorblind? You know what I mean? How do they know who to aim for then? You know, they're just going into battle relying on the other 5 senses. Oh, I see. You guys don't see color. Looking racist. You can always tell somebody's racist by how they pronounce the word Nicaragua. They just hit it with a couple too many G's, dude. But, my friend was asking me, I got this Pornhub hat the other day, and my friend was like asking me where I got it, and I was like, you know the website. You know what I mean? We've all been there, you know. No, yeah, dude, after I jerk off, after I finish jerking off, I like to hit Pornhub's merch section. You know, I'm like, oh shit, they have outerwear. Yeah. I actually, I'm not even, dude, Pornhub is too corporate for me, you know what I mean? Like, this is why I like amateur porn. It's like the SoundCloud rappers and porn stars. You know, like, they're still putting out mixtapes and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah, dude, you guys know Bonnie Blue, the porn star? Dude, Bonnie Blue had like 400 dudes come inside her so that she could have a baby. And the collective silence. Everybody just held their breath for that. No, but she did. She had 400 dudes come inside her and have a baby. And like, my question is like, if you are, you know, like, what happens if you're the dude who gets her pregnant? You know what I mean? Like, what happens if, like, out of 400 dudes, you're the one who gets stuck with the bill? For 18 years? You know what I mean? Like, every time you pick up your child, you have to see 399 other penises. Like, how do you raise that kid with not a little bit of animosity? You know what I mean? Like, that's a male postpartum depression right there. But no, talking about these like depraved sex acts and stuff, like, has anybody here had a train run on them or like been part of running a train? You know, this is a safe space, dude, we can talk about it, but I'm just wondering, like, in a train running situation, like, who is the conductor? You know what I mean? Like, I think it's the person with the biggest penis. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what the laws of nature dictate, right? Which is why I only run trains with Asian dudes. You know what I mean? You know, give a little. Give him the old bullet train, you know, the old last chopper out of Saigon. Yeah, dude. Have you guys ever dated a girlfriend that was so good at sex it kind of bummed you out? You know? Yeah, where you were like, oh, like you didn't get this good at just watching porn. Yeah, you were trained in like a fuck dojo. Yeah, dude. I was looking into it, like, I found out that, like, back in medieval times, they had pocket pussies. Yeah, they did. They were called midgets back then, but they did. They passed them around the round table. A lot of midgets died during that time. It was the Dark Ages, but it was the darker ages for midgets, you know. Yeah. Here's an unpopular opinion, guys. I think we should bring back slavery. But I don't think we should use blacks this time. I think we should use midgets. You know what I mean? Because midgets are like God's slave, you know? It's like, they're like Santa's little helper, dude. Like, when you think about Snow White, bro, she had like 7 of those bitches, dude. That greedy bitch. They're like whistling as they work out there. That's crazy. No, but the problem with using midgets as slaves is you only get half the work. You know what I mean? That's unless you stack 2 of them on top of each other with a trench coat, then they just become one Mexican. You know, that's the exchange rate. You know, it's like, yeah, dude. I found out recently that there's an OnlyFans just for lesbians. It's called Only Flannels. No, I grew up in the 90s where we had like a local pedophile, you know, in our town. You guys have local pedophiles in your town? All right, if you didn't have one, you were the local pedophiles. So that's, you know. No, this was when pedophiles would like drive around in like white windowless vans and shit. Now pedophiles like surf and like listen to 311 and shit, you know? Yeah, they're like, Amber Alert is the color of my energy. Yeah, dude. Well, I did that midget slave joke the other day, and then somebody after the show, they're like, hey, you know, like, midget is like an offensive term. Like, and I didn't know that. Like, I guess, did you guys know that midgets don't like to be called midgets? Now you're supposed to call them little faggots. All right, that's my time, guys. Give it up for your host.